Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video, and we talk about a newly shown Hot Toys figure, and this time it is from Star Wars Solo, Han Solo himself. So it is nice to see that they're finally starting to make some Solo figures, considering the movie comes out tomorrow. At the time of posting this, probably like tonight, Thursday. And this is the first time we're seeing any Solo figure whatsoever, and so it's interesting because I don't think they're going to really make many figures for this series. They'll probably just do Han Solo and Chewie. If they were going to do the Troopers or any other characters, they probably would have started releasing them a few weeks ago. So because of that, I really don't see them doing much with this series, and other than the two main ones. For the most part. So yeah, we'll see. This movie is definitely one that's not highly anticipated by Star Wars fans, especially comparative to other Star Wars movies. It has, I'm interested to see it. I'm certainly not as excited for it as I should be for a Star Wars movie. However, it's still a Star Wars movie, so I am still very excited for it. And as time has gotten closer, my excitement is starting to grow. Although I'm not really expecting much of this whatsoever, to be quite honest. But hey, I am still excited to see it as a Star Wars movie. Going over the actual figure here, it looks decent. The head sculpt does resemble Aaron Eckhart. But it's a little off. It's certainly not a slam dunk, but it's not a total miss. From a lot of angles, it looks pretty good. I'm waiting until we get a good angle of him without the goggles on to really get a good look. But yeah, you can definitely see the resemblance there. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible either. Straight on, that looks pretty decent. I think that his face bows in a little bit too much towards the cheek section down to the chin. I think it should be shouldn't have that kind of Bowie type of look to it. It should be a little straighter. So that is interesting. But I think the eye section they have pretty nicely done, and it does resemble him, especially, and it has the Han Solo look to it too, which is nice. The clothing itself does look pretty good. It looks pretty well fit. They've made 3 Han Solo figures now, so they kind of know what they're doing as far as the clothing's concerned, and his gun looks good. They had the poses down really nicely, very Han Solo-ish poses, of course, and yeah, looking like a solid figure from the clothing perspective. As far as Chewie's looking a little odd as soon as we get some pictures of him. The face sculpt doesn't look great. With the goggles on, it certainly looks better, but it's not completely there. They really haven't nailed the Chewie head sculpt, which is unfortunate considering this is their third go around. It still is not perfect, and a lot of people are still complaining about it, which is definitely a shame. But I think I like Chewie with the goggles in this new film. I think he looks cool with goggles, so I kind of like that. You can kind of see him in the background there, and I like his new gun. I think that looks cool as well. So I mean, there you go. I like him with the goggles. He looks better with the goggles than without, but he still doesn't look great. I think they really are not nailing the lips, which is a big issue in my opinion. And then this deluxe version does come with the cloth furry coat, the kind of winter coat, which is interesting. Here's what you get with the deluxe version, because there's a standard and a deluxe. You get his blaster, like a watch, the dice, a slew of hands, and a base. That's what you get with the standard version. The deluxe one comes with another interchangeable top piece for the base, the winter clothing, and then the goggles. So you basically get a new outfit with the exclusive version. And the outfit itself, I'm not loving it. It really bulks him up, and he looks odd. He looks very squarish, in particular, which is just really weird, especially since the cloth sections at the bottom don't go down completely to the boots, so it looks like he just has really puffy thighs, and then he has really skinny boots on, so he just looks odd. The goggles look fine, but the rest of it just looks a little odd. Definitely not worth the exclusive price, I would imagine. The price, at the time of filming this, it hasn't gone on pre-order, so we don't quite know the price yet, but I don't think that I'd be willing to pay the money for the deluxe version, so I would probably just go with the standard one, although the standard one does not come with much accessories, which is unfortunate. He's pretty light on accessories in general, and the accessories he does have are kind of like eh. So I definitely hope this is a cheap figure, considering you really get bare minimum with it. You get one blaster, 2 very small accessories, and then hands and a base, and it's a very standard base. So this should definitely be the bare bone price of a Hot Toys figure. Now this isn't an Infinity War figure, and as of the start of Infinity War, they kind of raised the prices. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy is more expensive too, or if that's kind of contained to Infinity War because of the popularity of that movie. This figure I don't think should be. I don't. This should be like a $210 figure, to be honest. I really don't see much going on here, and it doesn't seem like much of a draw. The deluxe version should be like 230. It should be like 210 for the standard, 230 for the regular. But if they are charging more just because they're upping their prices in general, then I could definitely see this being like, 225 for the standard and like 245 for the deluxe, something like that. So we'll have to see. Overall, though, I don't think I'm gonna pick this up, just because I don't think Solo is an important enough film to really invest much money in. Other than some Black Series figures, I don't think I'm gonna buy any Hot Toys. If they do the villain Nest and she turns out to be really cool in the movie, then yeah, sure, I'd pick her up. But other than that, I don't think I'd be buying much of the series. I am excited to see some more images of Chewie, though. Chewie, I've never been a big Chewie fan in general, to be quite honest, and this movie is actually getting me excited for Chewie. I don't know why. I think it's the goggles, but something about him, giving him like a younger look with goggles and with a kind of cool new weapon, like, is getting me excited for him. Like, I just picked up a mystery mini today of Chewie, and I'm looking at my desk here, and it looks awesome. I love it. So I don't know why, but this movie's starting to get me into Chewie. I do have the Han Solo and Chewbacca from The Force Awakens, so it would be kind of neat to get their younger counterparts. But I would only do that if I see this movie and it really blows my mind and it becomes like one of my favorite Star Wars films. That's the only way that that'll ever happen, and the chances of that happening are not good, especially since the reviews aren't great for this either. So we'll have to see. I'm going to see it Thursday night, though, probably the day I'm posting this, so I am excited to see it, and yeah, you never know, maybe I love it. So yeah, overall, pretty standard figure in general, to be quite honest. Nothing very exciting here as far as the design of it in general and the accessories. So let me know what you guys think of it, and thanks so much for watching.